Hi there, my name is Alana and here at Classy on the Run, we love talking about luxury and high-end makeup and beauty. Today, I'm so excited to be doing a get ready with me using products from my January Shop My Stash. So if you are following along with my Shop My Stash, you'll know that I've picked a few different products in a bunch of different categories. And so for today's look, I'm going to be using some of those products to bring this all together. Now, I thought this would be a really fun thing to add on to my Shop My Stash series, sort of a get ready with me at some point in the month. I can't guarantee it's going to be in the middle, but a get ready with me where we're using some of these products live in person on camera. Let me know if you'd like to see this as a part of the series moving forward. But today I wanted to do just a really pretty, easy, neutral makeup look for two reasons. One, after this, I'm going to be filming a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick dupe video. And two, tonight we're having dinner with our friends over at their house, and I just wanted to look pretty and polished. So we're going to be putting this look together. I'm going to leave my Shop My Stash link down below. Let's get into it. So for my primer today, I'm going to be starting off with the Bite Changemaker Primer, and this is the option for normal to dry skin. Now I'm going to be using a product I've never used before, and this is the Smashbox Heart Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. So this was a very popular product from Becca. As we all probably know, Becca, the brand, is no more. It's been folded. Oh, I'm trying to open this. Man, I'm trying to tell you guys interesting makeup things, but I can't open this. I'm using my shirt. Oh, man. I'm not weak. Oh my God. Okay. I'm trying, guys. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get my husband's help. Give me 1 second. I can't. Yeah, we're gonna have to call him the husband.
Was it covered in plastic? Well, if I ever had a jar, which needed a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, I'm back. And my husband couldn't open it. So then we got a pair of scissors and we pried it along the edge to try to see if that would do anything. And then I couldn't open it, and then he opened it. Anyways, it was a process to open this, so it better be good. Okay, let's pick a brush. Okay, so let's try that again. So Becca, the brand, no longer exists, but some of their most famous products, specifically this under eye brightener and some of their highlighters like Champagne Pop, have been kind of rolled into being a part of Smashbox. And so I was at Shoppers Drug Mart the other day, and I've actually never tried this under eye brightener, but I thought, you know what? It's popular, let's give it a try. And I've been just noticing a little bit of darkness under my eyes. And is that darkness because I'm getting older? Maybe. Is that darkness because we are on our way to our third year of a global pandemic and we've all been basically working through, worldwide trauma? Probably not. It probably has nothing to do with that. Is it because I've been working from home for 2 years and I don't see other human beings, and so I make more YouTube videos than I ever have before? Probably not that one either. Really, I can't tell why I'd be interested in an under eye brightener. But anyways, I was at Shoppers Drug Mart and they had them. And it was a whole new setup I'd never seen before. And I just figured, you know what, I had a points coupon and I wanted to try it. So, I don't know, my eyes look bright, looks good. This was not a Shop My Stash product, but I also bought this product 2 days ago, so, definitely gonna need to keep on going with the look. I've never really used a product like this, so. But I'm also getting older. So I'm just going to go with my regular concealer, and that is the Laura Mercier concealer. I wear the shade 1N. This is the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear. And we're just going to cover up some spots, and we're going to put that under our eye to blend it out a bit. If you guys have any tips for how to use an under eye brightener, under eye corrector, let me know. because I would love to hear them. Like I mentioned, this is a newer product for me. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the journey. Okay, so for our foundation today, I'm going to be using my YSL Cushion Compact. This is Le Cushion Encre de Peau Luminous Matte Cushion Foundation. I have it in shade 10, which I believe is the fairest shade. So you open it up, you have a really pretty little mirror, you have a little sponge. I think we're going to try it with the sponge, but if not, I have a brush available. So in my Shop My Stash this month, I do have 3 foundations. And I wanted to use this one today because I feel like I haven't really seen a lot of people on YouTube talking about it. And even when it came out, I don't really feel like I saw a lot of people talking about it. So when I first got this, I did a video with it. I feel like that should be enough. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, let's see how it pats in with the sponge. Normally I don't like applicators that come with products, but I feel a little bit differently when it comes to cushion foundations. You know what, I'm not loving this process, so let's switch. Let's switch to the brush. So the other thing I should add was the under eye concealer, under eye corrector. Normally I would use my fingers for that, but I put on some fake nails yesterday because I was filming a eyeshadow palette declutter. I'm not sure if that video is already up, but if it's not, it'll be up soon. And anyway, so I was filming a declutter and my nails were super chipped and they looked like a mess, and I didn't really want to go out for a manicure yesterday because it was really cold. So I had recently received some press-on nails from Impress. They send me some nails from time to time, and I've never actually used them like at home on my own. I've had them applied to me at press events, but I've never put them on myself. And I thought, you know what, let's try it. And it was actually super easy. I love how they turned out. And they're on day 2 and they're holding up strong. So I actually think this looks really pretty. I think this is a really pretty, very kind of just neutral, easy, down to earth foundation. No, but I mean like the look. Like, I mean, not the packaging's not down to earth, but the look. I feel like it just looks kind of effortless. It really gives me that sort of French chic, sort of like your skin, but a little bit better, but you can't really tell what it is. I think it's really, really lovely. I like this a lot more than I thought I would. I should use this more. But you know what? That's kind of what the point of a Shop My Stash is, right? It's to revisit products in your collection that maybe have fallen out of favor. Maybe they've made it their way to the back of the drawer and you've just kind of not been giving them the love they deserve. And I'm really into this. I'm using my Merit foundation brush. This is my favorite brush for foundation, by the way. So for our bronzer today, we're going to be using the Givenchy Healthy Glow Powder. For our blush today, we're going to be using the Iconic London Sheer Blush. And it does not have a name on it, but it's a really light, it's just like a really, really light sort of peachy pink shade. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And then for my brush, I have been experimenting with this product and I've been really enjoying applying it with this Farrah blush brush. I think it's because it's just a nice, soft, fluffy synthetic brush. And that tends to be the kind of brush that I prefer for liquid products. I also have enjoyed using my beauty blender on it, but honestly, I didn't wash my beauty blender this morning, so we're going to use this blush brush. If I had $1 for every time I said blush or brush in the wrong sentence, I'd have a lot of money. If I had a subscriber for every time I said blush or brush in the wrong sentence, I would have a lot of subscribers. I would be able to like quit my job and travel and be like, I'm an influencer. Okay, so we're just going to tap a little bit more on the apples of the cheeks. They're a really pretty shade. I will say that when you're using a liquid blush, in my experience, I like to go on a little bit heavier because I find it fades quicker and it just kind of disappears. So now what I'm just going to do is take a clean brush and just kind of blend in the edges a little bit because I'm finding this one is pretty coated in product. And so this is just to kind of help press it into the skin. I find it's kind of picking up the excess as well. So one thing I like to do while I'm doing my makeup, and that you might consider doing, is as I use a brush, look, some brushes, for example, my bronzer brush, basically use the same 2 shades of bronzer all the time. That can be reused, but brushes like this that need to be washed right away, I put them aside, and on my vanity I actually have a coffee cup, and I call it the brush garbage. This is my brush garbage, and so I take my brushes that I'm done using and that need to be washed, I put them in the brush garbage. I also have a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's a beauty blender at the bottom there. And basically, once I've got, you know, 10, 12 brushes in there, instead of washing my brushes every day, I'll just take those ones out. I will just take those ones to the washroom, I'll wash those brushes, and then I never feel like I'm washing all my brushes at once. So that's just something I do, and I don't know, you might like to do it too. So we're gonna move on to our eyes. I'm gonna be starting off with my MAC Paint Pot and Paint Truly. I'm gonna be putting that on my lid. Again, normally I use my fingers to do this, but today I'm using my LaRousse LR222 Kabuki brush. I really enjoy this one for anything in the concealer, cream shadow type family, because it's just, again, it's a nice big synthetic brush, and I find it just works really, really well with products with this kind of texture. Normally I would use my fingers, but the one downside to the fake nails that I'm wearing is, 1, things get caught under there, and 2, sometimes things can get caught between your nail and the press-on nail, and I just really don't like that. So as much as I'm enjoying these, I'm really glad that they're only meant to last a couple of days. Okay, so for my eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Cream Soda Quad. I think this is such a cute little neutral quad. I did purchase this a while ago. I haven't really used it that much, maybe once. But I'm going to be starting off with this light shade in the top corner here, and this is going to be going all over my lid. So anyways, I was super excited when they launched these, because I find sometimes with ColourPop, some of their palettes are just so big that I just don't really find them practical to use every day. And just over the last 6 months, year, I don't know, time's a blur, I've been really enjoying quads. I just love the idea that the look I'm gonna do, I know it, it's easy, the colors are picked, and if a quad, to me a good quad just has colors that, you know, you've got a base, you've got a transition, you've got something to deepen it up, and you've got a little pop. Basically the way Charlotte Tilbury does it. I've just been really falling in love with quads, and I've been really, really enjoying them. And so I wanted to give this one a try. I have a sort of a drugstore dupe style video in my mind that I wanted to do, and so I wanted to use this opportunity to test it. I'm gonna be going in with this nude buff shade here, and we're gonna be using that as our transition. So anyways, I was thinking about doing a ColourPop order. I have filled my cart. Do I need anything in that cart? No, but I filled my cart, and I told myself that before I made the order, I had to at least use some ColourPop products. Probably ordered these well over 6 months ago, but I had to use some of them to make sure I still really enjoyed the formula. Because I have found that over the last 6 months or a year, again, my makeup tastes have changed. The colors I'm interested in have sort of upgraded. And so I just told myself, you have to use some of your existing ColourPop products before you decide. But I really wanted to pick up that Rosé palette. I think it's so pretty. The cart I've put together is right at the minimum shipping threshold for Canada, so I know that I'm keeping it pretty limited. Originally, the cart I put together was like $250 US, but I was never going to like order all of it. Do you guys ever just like put carts together for fun online? I do that sometimes. Okay, I'm just bringing this down onto my lid. Just kind of buffing it in together with the shimmer. So using the same brush, this is my Refer 27. I'm gonna go in with the deeper brown. It's really just a nice medium camel-y type brown. I love colors like this. And we're gonna put that in our crease, sort of on the outer third. So it's gonna provide most of the depth. And we are going to complete the look using the shimmery pink shade here that we're going to put all over our lid. So I'm just gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Powder, and I'm going to just set my under eye with this. So taking my Refer 13 brush, I'm gonna go back in with this matte brown shade. It's not matted, it is matte. And I'm just going to drag this just under my eye a bit to just kind of bring the look together. But I like to put the setting powder on first just to help it kind of blend. And then I'm just going to wipe that off, and I'm going to go in with this shimmery, the sort of champagne shade that we used at first. And I'm going to start by tapping it right in the center, right in the corner of my eye. And then I'm going to, again, just drag it under a little bit on this side to just help my eyes look extra wide awake and open. Okay, so I popped on my mascara and eyeliner. Now we're going to be going in with my Givenchy Prism Libre. I think this is so beautiful. I love it. And we're going to be using this as our setting powder. So what I just do is I tap a little bit into the lid. I have it in the shade, what's supposed to say pastel? Yeah, it's Mousseline Pastel. So you just kind of take it. I like to mix all the colors together gently with my brush. I tap it off because this powder is so lightweight, so finely milled. You really don't need too much of it. And then I just start kind of pressing it, buffing it into my skin. Just going gently under my eyes, on my nose. I love the smell of it. Under my face. I'm actually even going to pat it a little bit over the blush, because the blush is a cream, just helps set it in. And there we have it. I find that this just is so beautiful. It is just so lightweight. It feels so enjoyable to apply, and it just leaves my skin looking so blurred and flawless. For the lipstick, we're going to be using L'Oreal Color Riche in Nude Intense 173. And then just to give it an extra little pop, I'm going with my Tower 28 lip gloss in Coconut, just in the middle. And here is the final look. All of the products I used today are from my Shop My Stash, with a few exceptions like mascara and brow products where I haven't picked something to be in my Shop My Stash. But I'm so happy with how it turned out. Let me know if, as a part of my Shop My Stash series, which by the way, I will leave the first video of 2022 linked down below, let me know if you'd like to see sort of a get ready with me using Shop My Stash products as sort of a part of our monthly updating process. I thought it was a really fun idea, just fun to use these products on camera, bring them together in a look. I did want to go for a very neutral look today because after this, I'm going to be filming a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick dupe video. So if that sounds exciting, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah. Can't believe that I forgot to put on my highlighter, but today I did put on the Pat McGrath Divine Rose Skin Fetish Ultra Glow highlighter. I think this is a really, really pretty pink shade, and you can see it just adds a little pop on the cheek.